Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are sometimes in lots of pieces, and your comments are thankfully absolutely ridiculous. We got Dave Brayman, who's the Islander, Kenneth Keller, Southwest, SWT Cutting. I'm not sure, I don't know why I said Southwest, but Steve something Thompson Cutting Horses. Steve Thompson, what's happening, man? God bless everybody. Kenneth Keller, what is going down? We are starting a fuzz earlier. It's great to see you guys here. It is a lovely day in Western Colorado. It dumped rain yesterday. It rained a lot yesterday for us, and it's very exciting because it means tonight's ride should be epic. Really excited about that. Super duper excited. Roger Hurd, what's happening? Brandon T, good morning. It is rad to be here on a lovely Thursday morning. One second. Turn the camera off over here. Maybe. I'm filming there we go, vlog. There we go. For the day. So, what is going on? Moto Creek, look at that. We got the hat on, man. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Nice to meet you, Chris. That was rad. JH2, good morning. I don't know who you are. JH2. It looks like you got a Utah something. Anyway, right on. It's good to be here. So, no big agenda today, boys and girls. Let's just talk about dirt bikes. Any questions, any comments? I do want to mention how cool it was that the Triumph 4-stroke finished Erzberg in 6th place. That's pretty impressive. I mean, obviously, Johnny Walker is one heck of a dude. Knows how to ride a dirt bike, but I think that's pretty rad that a little 254-stroke finished that race. I think, I'm super happy for him, super happy for Triumph. I think that's going to be they're going to sell a ton of those motorcycles because of that. It's going to be rad. Hold on, I got something. What else? What else is going on? Thursday night ride tonight. We're going to the Plateau. We're meeting at States Draw. If you don't know where that is, follow me up there or Google it or whatever. You should be able to find it. It's right just past the intersection of Highway 90 and the Divide Road. So right around there was where we're parking, and we're going to go ride a whole bunch of rad mountain trails. Again, should be really, really good. Tomlin, what's happening coming in from Toasty, Arizona? I bet it's nice and hot down there. It's been getting hot here, but man, yesterday was super, super rad. So nice to have some rain in the Southwest because it's brutal when it doesn't rain. Guys, if you're watching and you're enjoying this, make sure you back out of the chat, hit the thumbs up, and then come back into the chat. If you're watching later, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Also, share this channel with people, guys. I want 100,000 subscribers so freaking bad. We're well past 50 now and doing well, and I just love to see this thing get to 100,000. I want my little silver play button and all that stuff. So, that is my current goal for the YouTube channel, is to get to 100,000 subscribers. Also, just to get more views in general. Other news, still waiting on this gentleman to come pick up the KTM, Loretta. He's just been busy. I've been busy. It's just been the whole thing. 5280 James, good morning. Zach Farkash, good to see everybody. That is a 530 KTM on the lift back there. Going to be interesting. Ooh, nice. Moto Creek. Got a 250 Triumph coming next week. Nice. Awesome, dude. Right on. I'm excited about those. I think that's, like I said, it's really cool that bike finished that race. I'm really hoping that Cody gets his 4-strokes out and shows what's up with the Yamaha 4-stroke 250s, because he has 2 of them. Adventure Eric, it's 34 in Silverton. Nice. I like it. Silverton is, if you don't know, Silverton, Colorado is way up in the mountains, south of here and very high up in the mountains. So, let's see what other news. If you guys, like I said, ask questions, guys. This is I don't have any agenda today about the show. We're just talking about dirt bikes. So, any questions, comments, discussions, all that stuff. How about motocross? Psyched to see Eli riding well. Classic Jet. Lawrence being fast. I mean, not really a surprise. Good morning, Bucky Saws. How's it going? Yeah, I'm psyched to see Eli riding well. Bummed about his second moto last week. That sucked, but psyched that he was hauling the mail. So this weekend is Lakewood. Unfortunately, I will not be there. I was there last year. I liked going to that race, but I am not going to be there because my wife and I are going to go see Ryan Bingham in Grand Junction Saturday night. So no moto this weekend, but that's all right. Got to keep my lovely, amazing wife stoked and happy. SG 1971. What are your favorite riding boots these days? Hands down, Garnet SG 22s. Hands down. Super, super, super good. Zach Farkash. Do moose balls come in different softnesses? Yes, they have a soft and a regular. Those are the only two right now. And the soft is definitely softer. It's not a huge, massive like change in softness, but like the Nitro Moose, Plushy, and Platinum are pretty different. So, here Marshall Polson price on tire swap, wheels off bike. Hold on, KLR 650. I think Marshall, if it's wheels off bike, I think it's like $50 a wheel. Kenneth Keller, win my next race next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. I'm racing 6 hours on the WR. I'm excited about that. Bruce Kennedy, what's happening? Cycle Farm, good morning. Chris K, to reach 100K, do a series where you buy the cheapest KTM 300 in the country and rebuild it. That is such a good idea, Chris. Although I don't know if I want to do a KTM 300. I might do something else. Actually, I'm staring at a really cool project right over there that is going to help with that. It's not a KTM 300, but it's going to be really cool. Justin Callahan, does the T-Rex throttle conversion keep the high idle? Does it snap off when you roll the throttle forward? And is it that smooth? I don't know if it keep the high idle. I don't know what you mean. I mean, my bike doesn't idle high. I mean, the idle is a different. Oh, you're talking about the little button. Yes, sorry. You're talking about the cold start. So yes, yeah, that's all still the same. Literally, it's the most simple thing ever. You just take both cables off, put those in a drawer, and you put one cable to the pull side. It doesn't change anything about the idle adjustment or that little push button or any of that stuff. It snaps off super fast when you roll forward. There's a lot of spring tension on those butterflies, a lot. That push cable actually is just a safety measure from back in the old days, I think, like when they people like carburetors would stick open. I don't think fuel injector throttle bodies do that very often. I'm sure, I guarantee you it's happened, but I don't think it happens very often. And I don't know that if it did happen, rolling that thing forward would be the solution. It'd probably be something jammed up in there. But yes, it snaps closed, and yes, it is that smooth. Have you ever ran into an issue with hot cams, valve shims not being the correct OD to fit the KTM 450? Not if you get the right ones. There are like 3 different sizes of KTM valve shims, I think. 2 for sure. At least 2. There's like a 10 mil one, and then there's a 9 one. So you just might not have the right ones. It's real frustrating because there's like a 9.45 mil, and then there's a 10. And there's not many of the 10s out there, the bikes. Yeah, I forget. So, So Cycle Farm, yes, I've had that, but it's not the problem with. It's not the issue with hot cams. It's not getting the right size, and it's really frustrating. Favorite maps for the WR? I like the passive aggressive and the torque map from Kiefer. How do you carry Bellray? Oh, do I carry Bellray oil filter or air filter oil at the shop? Yes, always. I love that stuff. Roy Moline, you need to come to Mexico with us. And good morning from the high country. Does it snow up there? Does it rain here? Kenneth Keller, how the long ride went. I will. That will be the next thing here we get to. Morgan, any experience with 701 reliability? I mean, it's the same as a 690, and they seem pretty reliable to me. I haven't seen a lot of issues. Not like the 790s and 890s with the cam and all that. And, so, Dave San Lorenzo, which is a fun last name. Come out to California Dollar Challenge, Hard Enduro, or Harris Scramble Hill Climb. I would love to, Dave. I am not going anywhere this June other than to the Monticello race next weekend. Zach, my mechanic, is out for the whole month of June because he is training with the National Guard. So I'm not going anywhere. I got no free time, unfortunately. Do you use a three-finger chain check method, SG 1971? Yes, I do. Even though they say not to now, I don't know, whatever. I figure if that works, I've never had a problem with the chain using that. And even if it's not maybe the most perfect chain tension, it's not too tight and it's not too loose. So yes, I do still do that, 100%. I also like push up from the bottom and make sure there's a little bit of a gap on the bottom, like just come from the bottom, just like on a KTM, just past the wear block. I come up and yeah. Lane Todd, if buying new Fantic or Riehu, I'd buy the Fantic. I mean, yeah, it depends on really what you're doing. Like the Fantic, quick little note about the Fantic. I love the Fantic. I've been riding it recently. I don't know if you guys have been watching the videos. I've been riding it and having a ton of fun and actually hauling the mail on that thing. I really, really like that bike a lot. But it is not a hard enduro bike. And I mean, I guess you could spend a whole bunch of time and money like Cody has on his YZ and try to make it like a hard enduro bike, but it is not a hard enduro bike. But I believe the Riehu is more of a hard enduro bike out of the box. It's like a KTM. It's a copy of a KTM, right? So, yeah, I really like the Fantic. If you like to go fast, if you like doing flowy, enduro-y stuff with the occasional techie stuff, the Fantic is the key. It's really, really good. If you're looking more hard enduro, don't bother with the Fantic. Yeah, there we go, Adventure Eric. Bunch of people watching, 54 watching now, and only 21 likes. So hit the thumbs up button, guys. You got to back out of the chat though to find it. Let's see. Roy Mullen, good. Time off in the works. Dude, it's going to be so much fun, Roy. Seriously, I cannot describe to you how much fun we're going to have. What are your thoughts on switching from titanium to steel valves on a 5-valve Yamaha? Doesn't matter. Yamahas don't tend to wear valves out like Hondas or stuff like that. But if I'm buying valves, I don't want to buy the valves that are in a 5-valve Honda or 5-valve Yamaha because they're crazy expensive. So I'd probably buy the steel ones just because of that. But either way, it doesn't matter. And you'll not notice the difference in revving. Have you ever had any Beta 390 cam failures because of oil starvation and high RPM through your shop? Yes, Don T. I have. We had a 390 explode not long ago. And yeah. And we never did figure out exactly what happened, but it ruined the head and everything. And it didn't have any oil in it. And so, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like the bike was really, really low on oil when it came in, but I don't know why it was low on oil. But yeah, we had a 390, smoked the cams, head, and everything. And honestly, I don't. Yeah, like that head, the four. Like I like the Beta 2-strokes. I think they're very good bikes. I mean, I didn't get along with mine all that well, but it's a solid bike, no problems. We don't see any issues with them in here. We had that one big issue, but that was more the dealer's fault. But the 4-strokes, they got a little ways to go yet, guys. They run great. The 390s are like I really like the way they run and handle, like actually a lot. But like a lot. I like them. But I don't know, man. Their quality, yeah, not loving that. Willie Watt, first of all, Cycle Farm says for chain tension. I think we already talked about. Have you ever run into an issue with hot? Okay, never mind. So yeah, I do the chain tension. Yeah, the 3-finger thing. Willie Watts. Well, I see Baja this year, not for the race. No. The next time I race the 1,000, it will be with my kids. So they got to get through school and all that, and I don't know Yeah, so I don't know when that's going to happen, but well, unless I get an opportunity to be on a team, but or the YouTube channel blows up to 100,000 subscribers and we end up making enough money to just go. But probably, yeah, it's probably going to be a few years, and it'll be a peninsula run for sure. Definitely not a loop race. I'm not into the loop races. Um, Jimmy Dieli, that's a fun last name, Jimmy. Just added a Woods hit list to my YZ250X. All I can say is wow. Yeah, right on. Jimmy, I'm with you. The Woods hit list works really good. It Yeah, it works really good if you are looking for that, like that kind of mellow, like more mellow YZ. It definitely works really, really great. My kids aren't in love with it because I have um, a we have a YZ250 with the hit list and we have a YZ250 without hit list, and they actually both like the one without hit list better. But we're desert guys mostly, and those kids are crazy fast and like to just go rah, and have the tire light up and all that. So yeah, Carol, TPI sucks. I agree, 100%. TPI sucks. I don't like that system at all. Motor X versus Motul difference better. Four stroke, two stroke. I don't really. I have zero experience with Motul four strokes, so I can't answer that if that's what you're asking. Motor X versus Motul as far as two stroke, I think they're both very, very good. I use Motor X. It's mostly because it's more ubiquitous, and people that come in here with KTM's usually want Motor X, but so that's what I stock and I use. But I think they're both very, very good. So, yeah. What else is going? Did I miss any questions? Let me see. Um, Back to the steel valves. Yeah, I think we're good. A carb is beta. Beta. For sure. Smiling Hanson. How's it going, Justin? A carb is very, very good. Although, I can say that on the long ride. Let's talk about the long ride. On the long ride, having a fuel injection was awesome because the mileage. Although, a counterpoint to that, we have a guy on a CR250 with the new Billatron Pro, the brand new one, and he's gone through tons and tons and tons of metering rod carburetors and never liked them, but he got that one and he actually really, really likes it. So, Christopher Slicer, new here. What's this? This is our weekly podcast where we talk about dirt bikes, Chris. So, yeah, feel free to ask questions and I will do my best to answer them. Rick Emerson, what's happening, my man? Did anybody else see a guy that was building a three-wheeler for the Baja 1000? It was on Facebook for a second, lost it. Well, Moto Creek, I don't know, but that's crazy. And if he does it, more power to him. I mean, they used to race those things all the time down there, which is crazy. So the long ride, it was awesome. We had 5 start, including my kid and my buddy Eric Bryan, and 2 guys from Grand Junction. And then a bunch of people backed out before it ever started. We went up into Peach Valley. We went all the way north to Delta, basically. Came back all the way on Sidewinder. My kid's bike forks are jacked up. It's a long, long story. I'm going to hopefully do a video on that. I think we got it all sorted out finally. But bike wasn't working good, and he was burning a ton of gas with a carburetor, and he wasn't going to make it. So we sent him home. And then my buddy Eric Bryan quit because he was just tired. And then... so it was just 3 of us. So we finished out Peach Valley going to the south, came down, got gas, and it was super, super hot. And everybody was getting good mileage with the CR, and then my fuel-injected bike and another 350. And I was like, guys, instead of unless you're just married to the idea of suffering through the heat, why don't we just go to the plateau and get a little bit of that riding too and some Dry Creek? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. So instead of going right to Dry Creek, we rode up the road to the plateau. We rode 3 trails on the plateau, which were epic. Then we came down and we came back through Dry Creek and back to the house. Ended up being 135 miles. It was absolutely brilliant. We had a wonderful time. Conditions were great. Everybody had fun. Then we had burgers and hot dogs at the house. It was rad. I did film. I don't know if I'm going to make a full video or not. I haven't decided. Christopher Slater, awesome, man. Just replaced top end and 250 CR. Right on, dude. Nice. Good job. Big fan of two-stroke top ends because they're easy. Yeah, what else? What other questions you guys got? The Intech video, me visiting that will come out Monday. Oh, quick, I'll just give you the kind of my plan right now with YouTube, guys. I've been obviously working very, very hard at it for a very, very long time, and it's going really well, but I am just like, I'm tired, and I got lots going on. So I'm going to once a week for our normal videos. It's not going to be a slog every week. It's not going to be any certain thing, but it's going to be once a week on Mondays. There will be a video coming out, period. I'm going to get way ahead so that I don't miss any Mondays, but there will be a video Monday at like 3 o'clock Colorado time every Monday. And then I think what I'm going to try to do is film a schlog or daily vlog kind of thing, like a little more lifestyle-y, also shoppy vlog, and have that come out once a month as one of those Mondays, because I just can't do it. Terry Webb, what's happening, my TBT brother? So yeah, I hope you guys are down with that. Let me know, and we're gonna find out if it liked and unsubbed, then subbed. JH2, right on. We'll see how the numbers go, money wise, viewer wise, all that stuff. But I think it's going to be good for me. That's what all the big channels are doing, is just one at a time, one or once a week, and I think that's going to be better for the channel growth and for me. I'll be able to just spend more time editing and like making things like a little bit nicer. It's still going to be rough and raw like always, but a little bit nicer. And we can do some build series where I actually film multiple things over multiple days to get into one video. So I'm excited about that. Maybe swap recipes. I'm guessing you're talking about the thing, yeah. Counter shocks, by the way. Lucas Monks, Cody Webb had bike trouble in Erzberg. Yeah, it was gas cap vent, and it boiled the freaking gas and sprayed all over him. He had changed clothes. It just looked miserable. Poor guy. Sucks. Hello, Dirt. Jared, what's happening? Side topic. Thinking about selling the X Trainer to buy a trials bike. Good move. Get rid of the X Trainer, Jared. You know you don't like that thing. So yeah, get rid of the X Trainer, buy a Beta trials bike, and you'll be stoked. Or a gas. Although I think I'd buy a Beta trials bike at this point. So the folks at Intech like the handlebars. They do. They love that. Rick Emerson, I should pick up a Triumph TF250 Enduro. I agree. I kind of want to do that, but I also have bigger plans with my money right now. So yeah, I can't. I can't be doing that right now. Steve Thompson's Schlog is the best. Don't worry, the Schlog is still going to be around. It's probably going to be a once-a-month thing. Maybe it'll be more often if it happens, but yeah, I'm falling short on getting it done every week, and then I have so many other videos I film every week. I just did, I think a really cool one on CRF carburetor, which I know a lot of people don't care about, but a whole bunch of people out there have them, and so I think that's going to be a great video. So anyway, yeah. And yeah, the Triumph. The other thing is, I'm kind of saving my money and time for the Kawasaki two-stroke because I've got to happen. Thank you for all you do for the sport. Learn something new every video you make. Thank you very much, SG1971. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is my goal, to help the people. And Nathan, I'm not sure what you mean by swap recipes. Unless you're talking about the recipe of the videos, which is kind of what I'm going to do. So, and the timing of it and all that. Is Ducati making a 250? I don't know, but the 450, I watched Kiefer's like super short, quick review of the 450, and he really likes that bike. And I like Chris. I think Chris is a very good tester, reviewer, all that stuff. Oh, Kenneth Keller, Dirt Church. Yes, more please. Yes, that's another thing that is going to happen more often too. Because again, I get caught up with all these things, and I just whatever. The original team mating, no problem to hijack. I agree. I think Emerson needs a 450 Ducati, 100%. Carol, What do you think about the Electron carburetor? I have an impression that the bike heats up on this carburetor. Oh, if you got a normal Electron, I guarantee you it's heating up because they run lean. So, yeah. Although I guess the new Billatron Pro, you got way more adjustment, and I guess it's a lot better. But in general, the electrons are lean, and yes, the bike's going to heat up. Oh, here we go. Adventure Eric. Joe Nemeth looking to get rid of a 250 and 300 Beta Trials and Moab Adventure. Eric, how much does he want for those? I might try to jump in there and scoop that from Hello Dirt. I don't know Joe, but I know of him. So, yeah. What other question? Any news on the new Kawasaki? No, Lucas, no. Unfortunately, no news. Everybody keeps saying they have news, but they don't. I think Ducati's going to get a lot of KTM buyers in the future. Cycle Farm. As far as Moto, I bet you're right. I don't know about, obviously, Enduro, unless they go to I doubt there's no way they're making a two-stroke. That would be unheard of if Ducati made a two-stroke. But the Hello Dirt. I'm going to take your 250 trials, Hello Dirt. I'm just kidding. What other questions, guys? Let me see. I'm trying to think of. My chassis for this XL Sport should be here to put this onto my WR. It'll be an off-on thing. It won't just be on there all the time because that bike is way more of a race bike. But I am going to put this on there for night riding. It's going to be awesome. Email Moab Hardenduro right on Adventure. I will shoot him an email. I don't really know if I can afford it anyway. Eric Perro, wait, there's someone out there called Adventure Eric. I'm the Eric's Adventure. Yes, you guys need to get together, Eric's. Yeah, I wish I knew what the Kawasaki was, but I'm definitely going to buy one. If it's a moto bike, I probably won't buy one. But if they come out with a legit off-road two-stroke, I will find a way to buy one for sure. What else is going on, guys? What other questions you guys have? Anything about Montrose, dirt bikes, Colorado, fly fishing, which, by the way, has been good. I have not been fishing yet this year, but I know people who have. It's been good. Oh, Carol, will TBI be better than the TPI? Oh, no, it's a million times better, dude. The TBI KTMs are brilliant. What light is that and why did you choose it? So, yeah, it's an XL Sport from Baja Designs. And so I chose it. That's a great question. It's a very bright light, but it's the Sport model, so it's not as many lumens as the XL Pro. So it doesn't pull as hard on the stator. And so, yeah, I like it because you can run it on a lower statored bike, but it's really, really bright. Obviously, these are long distance lens, and this is a flood lens, so this setup is really, really good for going fast at night. And that chassis is for a KTM, so I got a new chassis for it. Beta's getting kind of some of those KTM buyers already. KTM parts are going to get harder to get. I heard KTM, because of Austria laws, they're only liable to pay back 30% of their debt. Wow, that's crazy. And Roger heard I do need to come fish Havasu. Tony Borium, I have family in town this week. Best Mexican restaurant. For actually sit-down Mexican, 2 of them. Tacos and beer, I know it sounds like whatever, is actually really good, and there's 2 locations. One on the south side of town by Applebee's, to the south of Applebee's, and then one on Main Street to the east, not east of town, but like on the eastern side of town, I guess. Those are very, very good, and then I really like El Jimador also. The tacos and beer is a little more lively atmosphere, I guess, like a little more, I don't know, loose, casual. El Jimador is a little more traditional Mexican, which is still loose and casual, but a little more, I don't know. So, but the thing I like about tacos and beer is they have a salsa bar that is phenomenal. That's the thing I like about that. El Jimador I like because it's a little more just like sit down, relax, whatever. So both very good. Highland cycles, Lucky, WP, or Del Saggio cartridges. Del Saggio all day. Del Saggio. Every time. I have that light on 2 bikes and a Jeep, indestructible. Yes, 100%, Dave Raymond. This has been on one of my bikes since 2018. So it never did make it onto Loretta because I had other lights for that, but it was on my other ones anyway. And again, I'm going to put it on the WR for the thing. Marshall Polson, El Jimador for the win. Yeah, El Jimador is very good. Again, depends on what you want. I like the tacos and beer. Honestly, it's just salsa bar. I love the salsa bar. Smiley Hansen, I agree. Best lighting in the game is Baja Designs for sure. I mean, dude, come on. No one's excuse me doing it as well as Baja Designs. It's yeah, they're the best in the business. I really like the Spartan MX lights for the KTM's. If you just want a light that's way better than stock to get you home or whatever, and actually you can go night riding with it pretty well. It's like pretty good. I really like their lights because they're inexpensive. They're super lightweight. This thing actually weighs quite a bit. Like that's probably, man, that thing's probably 2 pounds. And the Spartan MX lights, I don't have it's whatever. They're buried. They're really, really good. But again, if you want to go fast at night, Baja Designs is the only way to go. And I think that Moto Minded is the only way to go for a chassis for one, because the Baja Designs chassis for dirt bikes suck. They suck. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Like if you buy a Baja Designs light for your bike, you will not be able to aim it that well. The quality's not that good. The support's really not that good. But if you buy a light, you can buy the whole setup, the light and everything, mask and everything from Moto Minded, and they're up in Grand Junction. And it's sweet. You can just grab it, aim it. It's super easy to aim. It's still a Baja Designs light, so the high quality light is there. It fits perfectly. Whatever, and the support's amazing. Call them, talk to someone. They're right there. So, yeah, big fan of Moto Minded. Big fan of Baja Designs. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Moto Creek. Throwing the light on the 350. Now that the race is over, we're going to be getting hot. As soon as we might as well try to night ride. Yes. A little scared of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark, Moto Creek. Buy yourself a really, really nice helmet light. Desert Unlimited, I think, is the best. They use Baja Designs lights, but then their mounting stuff is really good. They're also not cheap, so there's that. The other side of that you can actually save a bunch of money on and actually get a pretty darn good helmet light is the Tusk helmet light setup. My kid has the Tusk light setup for his helmet, my younger boy. My older boy has a Desert Unlimited. I have a Desert Unlimited, and the younger kid has a Tusk. And, dude, they're so good. So good. And the Tusk one is honestly, it's not as good because the lights are not Baja Designs, but it's pretty good for the money. Quarter throttle 05YZ 450F is stumbling when in neutral, steady throttle on stand, new development carb clean. Yes, Marshall, probably need to replace the mid-body gasket. Most likely the problem. Clean it, replace that, and you should be good to go. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock, and I'm going to shut this thing down. I got to go. Yeah, helmet light is a must, 100%, especially if you're going to ride at night. You can get home with it, whatever. If you want to go fast at night, helmet light. But, yeah. Guys, Punk Rock Club, you know you're my favorite. I love you guys the most out of everyone. Hold on, Marshall. Fuel screw adjustment for 0 to quarter or needle height. Fuel screw. 0 to, well, maybe both. But definitely start with the fuel screw. So, yeah. Yeah, anyway, Punk Rock Club, I love you so much. We're going to end this thing with a Bible verse because I love Jesus, and we all need more Jesus in our lives, in my opinion. So, hey, there's J27. What's happening? Just make sure we have. Okay, all right. Here we go, guys. First Chronicles 16:11. Search for the Lord and for his strength, continually seek him. Man, I need that today. Yeah, I'll keep seeking Jesus, guys. If you're looking for something, tell me. I'm telling you right now, that's the answer. So I love you guys so very much. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Members, thank you so much for being members of the channel. It is really helping me grow this channel. If you want to become a member of the channel, you watch this and you're like, man, I like what that guy's doing. I want to support him. Hit the join button. Donate a little bit of money a month. It really makes a big difference. It adds up, and I appreciate it. I love you guys, each and every one, and I'm going to go get some more coffee.